The year is 1943. In a farmhouse of a remote European village, two shadowy figures struggle to move aside a fake stove. Behind the stove sits a primitive but powerful radio covered in newspaper. One of the figures bends silently over the radio and with well-practiced hands coaxes it into life. Its vacuum tubes start to glow dully, and the sound of airwaves, of static, can be heard escaping from his large Bakelite headphones. Suddenly the hissing and popping of the static clears, and the unmistakable sound of a lone timpani drum quietly fills the room. Dum 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 dum.
The night is your friend. The V is your sign.
The king was in exile in London. In his place, the Nazis had set up a puppet regime, but the people were loyal to the king, even though he was far away. Every night they tuned in, hoping to hear his voice on the radio. However far away he was, they would never desert or be unfaithful to him. They longed for the day when he would emerge from exile and free them from their oppressors. As part of creation, God wanted there to be a tangible symbol of his kingship. And from this symbol we would be able to glimpse the most distant echo of the glory of heaven, its awesomeness, its majesty. For this reason, God created kings. But a few hundred years ago, kings ruled with absolute authority. More recently, their power has ebbed. And now the king has become the constitutional king. How should we understand this ebbing of the power of kings? God relates to us through midah keneged midah, measure for measure. When the world at large believed in a God, we were afforded an ever-present representation of God's kingship in the rule of kings when the world turned aside from God and embraced atheism. So there was a concomitant withdrawal of the power of kings. For some 2,000 years, the Jewish people has been sitting by its radio, listening attentively, waiting for the return of the king. He continues to rule, even though we do not see him. He rules in hiding, in secret. And we sit by our spiritual radios, our holy Torah, receiving inspiration and hope from him. We long for the day when he'll return to us, and the world will acknowledge him as the true ruler. When the kingship will return to the house of David, and there will come a Rosh Hashanah when we will crown him not in exile, but revealed for all the world to see.